honestly. He's not too high on people's lists, but some people don't know how important he is. Today I will help you with that.
Taph, a meat demolitionist who used to blow up unmoderated experiences for the greater good. This would lead to some unintended consequences. Uses tripwires and subspace trip mines to slow down, reveal the position of, and disorient the killer. Difficulty 2 stars. Health 100, regular speed 12, sprinting speed 26, max stamina 100, stamina loss per second 10, stamina gain per second 20. Ability 1, Tripwire. When the killer triggers a tripwire, all survivors within 100 studs of taph see the killer's aura for 8 seconds. The killer is also afflicted with slowness 2 for 4 seconds. Subspace Trip Mine. Taph arms a subspace trip mine and throws it onto the ground. Once placed, the mine becomes semi-invisible, briefly revealing itself every 13 seconds with a faint purple glow and sound cue. When a killer enters within 16 studs, the mine triggers after a fourth of a second, inflicting Helpless 1 for 5 seconds and Subspace 3, which applies a dark pinkish visual filter, which however turns black if epilepsy mode is turned on, and forcibly redirects the killer's camera for 5 seconds. If taph is within the blast radius, they are also afflicted with Subspace 3.
So basically with Taph, he's a setup character. He is a pure support and trap.
Built in a century.
He's on your map, so I have to Taph.
Century down!
You want to place tripwires in places where they're hardly visible. You want to use your abilities to trick the killer, technically, I guess. Basically, so they trip the killer up. Like, placing a bomb right here, trip mine, killer can run through, like that, killer gets subspace. However, this killer seems to be a little smart. They're actually a little bit smart, as far as I know. They know how to actually do something. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to set up your traps. Place about 3 tripwires at a time. However, you can only place 1 subspace trip mine at a time. And the thing about them is, after a good while, it'll explode on its own. If you place another one, after a couple seconds, the one you had placed first will explode. Oh, look at that, tripwire in action. His slowness and his power. Trip mines too low from not anywhere near however, they're still sort of of course, as taph, you don't have any traffic. You don't have much going for Jeeps and other things, but you kind of have to none of the team is actually helping out. I think that person's coming over. Overall, taph is a pretty good server. But Veronica is definitely on top. They are definitely trying to help. I have to have a time where the killer's not constantly on me. I'm gonna set a little present there for the killer. But yeah, with Cola, basically very... now's a good time to use it, because the round's very close to being over. Overall, taph is a trapping class. Basically, sets up tripwires and traps. I will go more into his abilities
answer is me!
So, playing as taph, what do you do once all your traps are set up? When all your traps are set up as taph, you want to just kind of do generators, but also make sure your traps aren't taken down. You always want to make sure your traps are placed in ideal spots, places where it will be harder for the kill to see. However, due to my terrible luck, we're getting the new maps that released a couple days ago, that I have not really learned taph trap technique. And that is
What a time you go hold your head behind!
And if you're looking for a tutorial on how to play taph, you more than likely do not know how Noli works. So basically, basically, they can basically do it. For some reason, I don't know why I'm going to tell you so much on the Lord, the acting at least 2 times try. Very much good. But yeah, as you can see, as taph, you can't exactly do too much whenever you are being targeted and you haven't had good setup time. But basically, that's how you play taph. I saw someone say slasher, it confused me.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.